What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the main event of the evening between Alistair Overeem and Augusto Sakai. This fight is very exciting, and it's a very interesting matchup. Alistair Overeem is a high-level mixed martial artist. He's been at the top of the heavyweight division since the 2000s, late 2008, 2009. He started taking over in Dream and Strikeforce. And Augusto Sakai, coming on the scene in the 2010s, worked his way up in Bellator, did lose in Bellator to Czech Congo by a split decision, ended up earning a shot on Dana White's Contender Series, and now unbeaten in the UFC, and he's looked very good. I mean, he's a solid fighter, beat Blagoy-Ivanov in his last fight. Alistair Overeem, that chin has really deteriorated, and this is a huge concern for me, taking on somebody as big as Augusto Sakai, because I really don't know if Overeem's going to be able to dominate the grappling exchanges as much as he would against a smaller heavyweight. I feel like this is a tricky fight. I think Sakai's definitely going to be losing at points, and I think Overeem's definitely going to have big moments. And I think there's definitely a chance Overeem wins this fight. But I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think the chin of Overeem is going to hold up here. He's hurt badly against Walt Harris. I think Augusto Sakai's style is actually advantageous for him. He takes his time. He doesn't care about winning fights by decision. We've seen it. He wins a lot of fights by decision. That's kind of just his style. Beat Arlovsky by a split decision. Beat Ivanov by a split decision. The thing is here, he has 5 rounds to catch Alistair Overeem with one big punch. We saw Sakai get a quick knockout win over Marcin Tybura. That was impressive to me, and that definitely changed my view of Augusto Sakai, because for a long time, I feel like I always saw Augusto Sakai, because I watched him in Bellator, and I was always underwhelmed by him. I'm seeing this guy with a lot of skills and obviously the size to be a threat, but he would never really go for it. Now, gets the knockout of Tybura. Yes, he's not a guy getting knockouts all the time, but I think that's a very good thing to mention here, because I think he has a chance to knock out Overeem. I feel like Overeem definitely has to work the clinch, try to get this fight to the mat. If he stands up too long with Sakai, I think he gets hit by a shot. Sakai's defensive striking is good. The way he keeps his hands up is very nice, and his boxing skill is smooth. I think Sakai is good here. Looking at the odds, he's a plus 150 underdog to the minus 180 favorite. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm leaning Sakai right now. I have some more notes that I did want to mention that I didn't talk about. The boxing skill of Sakai, but also the leg kicks, I think are going to be an issue for Alistair Overeem here. The way that Augusto Sakai keeps his hands up is going to give Overeem problems. And if they clinch up, I think Sakai's big enough and strong enough to land a takedown on Alistair Overeem. Granted, I don't really see it happening. I think Overeem is going to initiate the clinch exchanges, maybe even put Sakai's back up against the fence, to switch position a bit. And I think there's a chance that that's when we see Sakai land a big punch. Now, Overeem obviously is an elite level striker and is going to be moving. He's going to have to move a lot in this fight. He cannot stand still, because one big punch, it's going to hurt him. We saw him drop by Walt Harris. Granted, he came back, but I don't think that happens against Sakai, because I don't think Sakai catches him as early. I think that Overeem wins the early part of this fight, and then Sakai comes on strong later and gets a big knockout win. As long as he doesn't get finished, and I don't think he will, I think Sakai wins this one. I'm predicting it's going to be somewhere, before obviously the end of the final bell, but I'm going to pick third round knockout or TKO for Augusto Sakai here. He's the plus 150 underdog to the minus 180 favorite. I just think the chin of Overeem is going to be his downfall. Now, there's definitely a chance Alistair Overeem gets the win here. Obviously, he's extremely high level, former world champion, but I think Sakai's on the rise. I think his style matches up very nicely against Overeem, and we see Augusto Sakai with the upset victory in the main event on UFC Vegas 9. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Also, guys, follow my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and I'll see you all in the next video.